we're going to take a look at focus states. Actually, hover and focus states. This is a RISE course I'm working on. Sometimes we need to modify the focus state. This was something that came up in a discussion on e-learning heroes recently. And generally the focus state, if you're building a website, you generally don't need to specify focus states. It's the browser, whatever browser you're using, it already has like built-in focus states. And the focus state, by the way, if you bring up any web page and you hit the tab key, tab, it'll show you all the actionable links and buttons on the page. And so we can see what that is here. So if you are using some kind of assistive technology, maybe you don't have perfect eyesight, this may be a real benefit for you, using the tab index to navigate around a web page. And we can do this in RISE. But what happens when that focus state, that color, is a little hard to see? This was the issue that someone raised on e-learning heroes. But first, I just noticed my hover style needs some help. Let's fix that first. I'll show you how you can debug this. We're going to go into the pseudo classes, and I can activate the hover style. You can see it. There's a blue hover color on this link. It's a button. It's really just a link. I can change the color. Let's go back to white, and I don't need that underline color, which is called text decoration in CSS. And text decoration none is what I meant there, not Navajo white. Where did that come from? Text decoration none will remove that underline. Okay, now that looks good. I'm going to save this into my theme that I'm working on. That's my stylus tool. It lets me save all my CSS for my theme components. Now let's check that focus state on the button, which is just a thin blue outline. Can barely see it. This is the issue. Let's turn on the focus state so I can debug it. And we can do that with our browser debugger. So instead of turning on, now I got to find the right element here, of course. Make sure I'm on that button. And instead of activating the hover pseudo class, I'm going to activate the focus state. And what this does, it turns it on so I can test around with the CSS styles. Let's make a new style here for the focus. So it's basically that class with the colon focus. And what I'm going to do, we can change. It's actually an outline style. It's not a border style. We can change that outline color to something else. Right now it's blue, but my buttons are blue. Very hard to see. I can even color pick. Maybe my theme color, that orange. I don't really like that orange. But here's what we can do. There's an outline offset, so I can set that border. Could be a different color than my other focus styles, but we can set that offset so it's much more obvious that that's the current focus state. So I think I'm good with that. Save it into my stylus tool, which will turn into my theme component later. And now let's do a test here. Tab, tab, tab. And there we go. Much more obvious that my button is in the focus state.